All right, you made it to part 3. Very wonderful. Very wonderful. Yeah, dedicated. I see. Okay, let us um get down to it. So, in this section, we want to do the actual coding. So, last time in part 2, I remember this is the screen that you were left with, right? So, the screen already GitHub is been connected. We're just ready to code, right? So we had said we're going to use basic HTML, right? So what we're going to do, since we're coding with an agent, as you can see, we're coding with an agent, we're going to choose the modules that we want. We have a long option. Let's just choose cloud sonnet thinking. This is the fastest model we have. Now, let's code the actual coding. So first, we're going to we want to write a prompt, a very nice prompt. So since this is the beginning, let's go. Hello world, can you write up a single HTML project? I want the text to display computer science updates for March intake computer science. Just that. So now, why we're doing this, you are going to enjoy prompting, refining and everything, but for now we just want to make our site and then we go home. So for March intake computer science, just that. What else are we going to do? Use basic HTML, then nice design, cool and nice. Just that, and then after you're done and happy with your prompt, you're going to click enter, and then you're going to wait for, you know, it to do it. So it will be thinking as it goes. It will tell you, okay, I'm now doing this, So yeah, basically in this stage and moment, you are just waiting. Yeah, you are just waiting. You're waiting for it to finish. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, we are back. So it's already done. So right, so after it finishes, the agent finishes whatever it will do, it will give you the response here. Be sure to read it. Right, so let's read together. Done, your file is created at this is what was done, right? Dark glass morphism, animated, what, just open it in any browser. It look great, right? So after that, what do? You click here. This is the files that were edited. You can already see index. This, you see this green highlight, right? This is what the agent would have put in, and then you can accept this or reject it. But for now, let's accept all. Right, so it says it has done this. So let's try to open it in a browser and see whether that really is the case. So what do we do? Since I like the terminal, remember the command ls will list everything. We want to open Firefox, that is my browser. Opening the file index.html. Yeah, I'll get used to it later, right? So it looks something like this. Isn't this nice? Isn't this beautiful? Right? So now that we are happy, let us go back to anti-gravity. What do? We need to save these files, right? They are already saved on your device, but we need to push them to GitHub. So you're going to do this in order. These are commands written in a terminal. Git status enter. It will tell you this has been happened, right? And then you're going to say git add full stop. You want to add everything that was changed, and then you're going to say git commit. You want to commit your changes, and the message is our first website, and then close quotes, and then enter, and then After this, you want to push, so you're going to say git push enter. Right, so it's doing and it's done. Right, so what it means is this code is now available in GitHub. So we go back to our GitHub. I'm sure it's here. Right, as you can see, that code that we did is not there yet. Right, let's refresh the site. Now you see there is an added index.html. If we click this, you will see that code which we're saying in our browser. That's the beauty of GitHub. Now you go back and then you see with the commit we said our first website, it appears here. So basically that's it. The code is now in GitHub. Now once the code is in GitHub in order, you then go to Vercel. Now let's just refresh Vercel. Now you go to Vercel and you do that process that we talked about. Let's just go back. Maybe you don't remember. So you come here, right? You add new project. You can just ignore everything else, and then you come here to your repositories. You will see your CS updates. You click import, and then from there you're going to just scroll down. All these other things don't matter for now. You're going to click on deploy, and then it's going to start deploying. You're also going to be waiting here, and then you will see the progress here. Okay, it's deployed. If you want to see the logs no, since this is very simple, it's already been deployed, as you can see. Right, so what then do? You continue to dashboard, and then this is basically your project deployment, domains, everything, right? So if you want to test it out, you can just click on domains right here. It says csupdates.vercel.app. If I click here, where does it take me? It takes me to the site, right? So now let's try to search it manually. We said it's cs updates dot, so the domain that you get if you're using Vercel, it's .vercel.app, right? So you're going to say .vercel.app, then you're going to enter, then you're going to get something like this. And then congratulations, you have coded your first website. So suppose you wanted to change something. Instead of department, what can we change here? Instead of notice board, we just want to say live. No, what do you want to say? We just want it to be notice instead of notice board, right? So we're going to come here to our anti-gravity, and we're going to say instead of saying notice board, let's say notice only. Then you click enter. Then you wait for anti-gravity to change. Although such a minor change, you could have done it yourself, just remove the board there. But since we're going to be agent driven and it will be having millions of files, it will be advisable to learn the prompting way. Then after that, what do? We read the output, done. The page now reads notice, and then you accept. And then what do? Since it's okay here on our device, we want to push it to GitHub. We're going to go through the same process. Git status first, then you will see modified. So what you do, you will git add, you will git commit, and you put the message edited notice board to notice, and then you're going to close that, and you're going to say enter, and then you're going to say git push enter, and then with that you are done. So in future, if the code will get complex, typing git like this, troublesome. You can always tell the agent to do it, but it's also advisable that you learn how to do it manually first, then you can tell the agent to do it, to automate your things, right? So what do? the changes don't just take effect. Let's just update and let me show you. This is the version 1. It's saying notice, right? So the beauty of Vercel is the minute we push something to GitHub, it will instantly update it. Now let's go to Vercel and see what is happening. This is our first site. Now as you can see, it's now saying edited notice pod 2. So it took the new commit that we had and it automatically updated. So such a process is called, you did it in software engineering, we call this DevOps, right? Continuous delivery, right? Continuous integration, continuous delivery. So this is called continuous delivery, right? So you are, the minute I update a code this side, it automatically changes this side. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have built our first app. Be so proud of yourself, you have built your website. So the process, if you want to build something different, you just go through the same process. If you want to change some things, you want to change color, you just prompt right here. Basically, this is it. This is how to create a website. You want to change language, it's fine. Choose the language that you're most comfortable with. You want to make it complex, it's up to you. But this is how to build a website. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been fun. Let us see you in the next series.